As Gregor's sunset awoke one morning from uneasy dreams,
he found himself transformed in his bed into a gigantic infant. His numerous legs, which were pitifully thin compared to the rest of his bulk, lay helplessly before him.
What has happened to me?
he thought.
It was no dream.
He looked at his alarm clock ticking on the chest.
6:30 and the hands were quietly moving on.
Gregor? Gregor?
Said a voice.
That gentle voice.
It was his mother's.
His mother's.
His mother's.
I'm Gregor Samson. There's my sister Greta.
There's my brother Gregor.
Isn't it nice that she wakes up for me?
I always wait up for him.
Glass of milk and then to bed. Up at 4 a.m. next morning. Yes, 4 a.m. to catch a 5 a.m. train.
He works so hard.
Daily. What a life. What an exhausting job. And I picked it.
He doesn't come home often.
I picked it. I'm a commercial traveler in the cloth trade. I have to work to keep them.
But he also makes things at home.
Who else can do it? Father is ill. It's been lying me totally.
He recently made a picture frame, and in it he put a cut-out picture of an illustrated magazine.
On my back rests. Their fortunes rest on my back like a great weight.
It shows a lady sitting upright with a fur cap and fur stole, holding out to the spectator a huge fur muff into which the whole of her forearm had vanished.
The warehouse was better. One didn't have to worry about traveling.
It was very good.
I feel sick.
Gregor.
Cash.
Gregor. Shoes. Gregor.
Cigars.
Gregor. Shoes. Gregor.
Beer.
Gregor. Clothes. Milk. Gregor.
Thanks. You're up late. Why aren't you in bed?
I thought it went up for you. What's the matter?
My back's aching. Must be carrying these samples all day.
Did he sell much?
Not as much as last week.
Never mind. It'll be better tomorrow.
Perhaps.
Of course it will.
What?
Listen. It's raining again. Hear it beating on the window gutter.
It's been raining for ages.
Oh, God.
What is it?
I'm so exhausted.
Go to bed then.
Always tired. Traveling, day in, day out.
But I thought you preferred it to the warehouse.
Not anymore. A man needs to sleep.
We'll go to bed then.
The other travelers have it easy. They're still at breakfast when I return to morning's orders. Sometimes it's still dark out when I leave, and the mornings are so empty, bitter and bitter. I think that's why I put a stick back.
Why don't you leave?
I will one day, rest assured. As soon as I pay the father's debt to him, I will ride up to the chief house and tell him what I think of him.
That would be funny. Imagine her face.
It would knock her sideways if I did that. She is such a strange little woman. She's got this irritating habit of sitting high up at her desk and talking down to me. And I have to crane my neck because she's hard of hearing.
Is there much to pay off?
It should take another 5 years and then I'll call myself this.
Good, and if you're lucky, it might be sooner.
And that's another thing. You're always making casual acquaintances. But before you've got time to become friends, you're off again. I don't know what's wrong with me. All my joints feel stiff.
Why do you have to go in tomorrow? Perhaps you should go in. I'll call a doctor for you in the morning. No?
No!
Why not?
It would look suspicious.
I've not had a day's illness in 5 years.
The chief clerk himself would come in with the insurance doctor and put it all down to laziness.
I mean, I feel quite well with you, so they wouldn't be wrong, would they?
But you look so tired and pale.
That's the penalty for being good salesmen.
Oh, Gregor, you're so good to us.
You go to bed now.
And have a good night's sleep. And I'll make you a lovely breakfast in the morning.
I could sleep forever. Good night, Greta.
Good night, Gregor.
It's 6:30. Where's Gregor?
6:30? Oh dear, perhaps the alarm clock's not gone off yet.
Did you set it?
Set it? I set it for 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
I said it properly.
That air noise should have woken him.
Gregor? Oh, Gregor, it's 6:45 already. Shouldn't you have been at work?
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Mother. I'm getting up now. What's happened to me? Everything seems the same. It's still raining outside. My legs. What's wrong with my legs? Turn over and go back to sleep. It's a bad dream. I can't turn over. I can't turn.
Gregor!
Shut my eyes. I'm dreaming. Go away. It's nonsense. It must go away. Spots on my belly? Ew, they're itching. Must sleep. But I can't sleep on my back.
Gregor!
I have to work. It's 7:15. Why didn't I hear the alarm? The next train goes at 7, and my samples aren't being packed. And it means I thought that train would be around. I knew I was sick yesterday.
Gregor, are you needing something?
I'm just ready. Won't be a minute.
Please, Gregor, open the door.
Yes, soon. Soon.
Oh dear. That's bound to be somebody from the warehouse.
The porter must have reported his failure to turn up. That porter was about his bootlegger. Spineless and stupid. It's sure to be him. No, Mr. Sampson, it's the chief clerk. Now, Mr. Sampson's not been in this morning. Ah, Mrs. Sampson, good morning. Thought I'd drop round and see what the trouble is.
Snoop. Chief Clerk herself.
We're terribly sorry, but Austin's not feeling well. We don't quite know what's wrong. It's very not like him. He's very conscientious, isn't he? He thinks of nothing but his work.
What a villain. Is it impossible to be a couple of hours late without sending the Chief Clerk herself to investigate? Giving my family something fresh to worry about? It mustn't hit my head. It mustn't lose consciousness now.
Gregor, the chief clerk's here. He's worried.
That is not his work.
I know. I know. I only want to get up quietly without disturbing anyone. Put on my clothes and have my breakfast. Must push. Push. Harder.
Harder!
Sounds like someone fell in the next room.
Excuse me. Gregor! The chief clerk herself has come out to see you.
Gregor, he's really not well, believe me.
Want to know what I didn't go into today?
Gregor, I mean, what else would make him miss the train?
You don't know what to say to her.
He thinks of nothing but his work.
Besides, she wants to talk to you privately.
Gregor, there's no much cross the way he never goes out in the evening. Gregor?
So please open the door.
Gregor! You know, dancing and things like that. Gregor!
You won't want the rooms untidy.
Just sits reading the railway timetables. Please, Gregor, you'll get in trouble. The only amusement he gets is by doing fretwork. Do you know I spent 3 entire evenings cutting up this lovely picture frame? He's very clever with his hands, you know. I'm telling you, he's probably very sick. It's very unlikely. I can't think of any other explanation, madam, and while I do hope it's not serious, I must say, in business one must ignore slight indispositions. Work must go on. Oh yes, I absolutely agree. I just hope it's not slight. I mean, not serious. Oh, I don't know.
Gregor, once and for all, where's the chief clerk in? Leave me in peace!
Mr. Sampson, what is the matter with you? Why have you barricaded yourself in your room, answering yes and no all the time, causing your good parents a great deal of trouble, and neglecting your business duties in an incredible fashion? You amaze me. You really amaze me. I always thought you quiet and dependable, and I see bent on making a disgraceful exhibition of yourself. The chief did hint that a possible explanation with.
Oh no!
No! I of course defended you, but seeing your behavior now makes me doubt the wisdom of my actions.
He is an honest boy.
He would never do that. Never, never. Oh, Another key? I don't think so. We've never needed more than one.
Does he always lock himself in?
No, he never used to. It's a habit he got traveling into strange hotels. He says you should always lock the door at night. He's very creative like that.
I intended to discuss this with him in private, but seeing as he's wasted my time, I don't see why I should. For some time, Pastor's work at the firm has not come satisfactorily, and this cannot go on much longer.
Sir, I'm just going to open the door now. This very minute. Slight illness kept me in my bed. Getting up now. Just a moment longer. Sudden attack. Be as right as rain soon. No foundation in your reports. No one said anything to me. Obviously, you haven't looked at my last order. They're my parents. I'll catch the 8 o'clock train. Don't let me detain you. Please make my excuses to the chief.
Did you make any word of it? Is he trying to make fools of us?
Oh dear, perhaps he's terribly ill and we're tormenting him.
My son has never behaved like this.
No respect. Greta? Yes, Ella? Greta's ill, go for a doctor.
My son, open the door.
The man's mad.
Go quickly.
My son!
Shh. Did you hear how he was speaking?
It was almost inhuman.
Then get lost in it, Greta. Quick as you can.
How about the kettle?
Why were they so upset? A, because I wouldn't get up and let the chief clerk in. B, because I was in danger of losing my job. C, because the chief clerk was starting nagging my parents for money again. Surely these are things one needn't worry about now. I'm not really well.
You see, he's not well. Otherwise he wouldn't be lying in there.
Shh. He's turning the key. Good, Willie, good. Shh. Hold on to the key, Dragon, come on.
What confusion. Was his absence such crime? And no less a person than the chief clerk himself could come and investigate.
What a fate. To work for employers where the slightest failing causes the greatest suspicion. Probably more tormented than all of us.
He need only open the door to put an end to all suspicion.
Gregor, open the door!
Come on, open up!
Sam's up!
Come on, brother, come on, come on! Gregor, open up! Gregor!
Hold on to the key!
With what, my job? I have no keys.
Encourage him, don't threaten.
Gregor!
Nearly there. Now pull down again. I'll put my clothes on at once, pack my samples, and be off. I want to work, you see. Traveling is a hard life, but I couldn't live without it. I'm in great difficulties, but I'll get out of them. Don't let the chief judge me, persuade against me. Don't leave without a word, to show you think you're right, at least to some extent. Greta was quite in practice in walking backwards, and was afraid, by irritating his father further, by his slowness in such a location.
His father, for his part, had no intention of making things easier by opening the door, but nevertheless wanted him out as soon as possible. Oh God. Oh God.
Crushed my body, returning to my room. Flanks bruised, blotches stained the floor.
Oh God.
I've damaged my leg. Will it heal?
Oh God.
Don't let anyone see. Lock the doors. Draw the curtains. Come on!
And I wounded my jaw when I opened the door. I know I did, because the brown fluid came out of my mouth. Just over the key and onto the floor.
Chief Clerk, She must be seized, detained, won over. The whole future of his family and Gregor depends on it.
She must return to the warehouse and that fair of mine. She's already down the stairs.
She's in the street.
She takes one last look back.
She's gone.
I can only imagine the story that Chief Clark will tell my colleagues. How their ears will perk up the cup. They'll draw lots to see who takes over my area. Isn't it curious how about shreds of comfort, even from disaster, the fact that I am now the center of attention gave me no small tinge of pleasure.